From the John C. Hinch Production Arts Studios in Peoria, Illinois, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts Shane Fryer and Stephanie Robbins. News with Dawn McClure, Marcella Gillen, and the Midstate reporting team. Sports with Tim Leahy. In the Spotlight with Christine Get Real with Brent Dravalis. On the Beat with Brandon Johnson. Let's Eat with Matt Mulvaney. Chad Weber takes us about town. Street Team with Derod Taylor. And State of the Arts with Lizzie Scoville. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine. Take it away, kids.
Hello, welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm your host, Shane Fryer.
And I'm host, Stephanie Robbins. You know, last night was a pretty late night for me.
Was it? What'd you do?
I spent my entire night with a study session at Denny's. And I must say, I marked something off my bucket list.
Your bucket list? Do you have a bucket list?
I do. Doesn't everyone have a bucket list?
I don't have a bucket list.
You don't have a bucket list?
I don't have a written out bucket list.
I bet
there's a few things in my mind.
I don't have a written out one either.
Well, okay, then you don't actually have a list. You have a bucket idea, so
in my head.
Yeah, doesn't count. Okay, what was your thing though?
Well, to become a regular at a restaurant. And I think I've gone to Denny's so many times late at night that the waitress knows I've come in, she better get the coffee ready.
So you like know everybody there? They're like,
basically.
Want the huge?
Yeah, the cook usually comes and sits in my booth and will me while I try to finish my homework. And I usually get my meal bought for me by someone who comes through during the night.
What time in the would you say this was at?
I was there from like midnight to maybe 4. But I
four.
got all my homework done.
4 in the morning, somebody's buying you your coffee at Denny's?
Someone came through.
I'm pretty suspicious about that.
Why?
Nothing good happens after 3 o'clock in the morning, ever.
Well, it was in Pekin instead of Peoria.
You're right.
But there is a lot going on.
There's a lot going on in the local area.
Let's check in with the news team to find out more.
That's great. Good evening. I'm Don McClure with Midstate Magazine.
And I'm Haley Fichter. Let's take a look at the news. The TSA is under investigation after a leukemia patient was forced to lift her bandages at a Seattle airport last week. Michelle Dunai, a cancer patient making an end-of-life trip to Hawaii, says she was publicly humiliated. The TSA agents refused her request for a private pat-down and forced her to lift up her shirt and peel back her bandages. One agent also opened a saline bag, contaminating the fluid she needs to survive. A TSA spokeswoman said it is agency company policy to deny a private screening to passengers, and the agency is investigating the situation.
A recent outbreak of fungal meningitis may have links to a drug used to treat back pain. Health officials traced the outbreak to a Massachusetts pharmacy. The steroid drug has recently been recalled in order to prevent further spread of meningitis. Doctors in charge of the investigation expect to find more cases of the infection around the country if the pharmacy distributed the steroid to multiple states. Despite the very hot and dry summer, Peoria farmers are experiencing a much better than expected harvest season. The few times it did rain this summer, Peoria County has got a lot more of it than other areas of the state. While this year's corn yield is still much less than last, many local farmers are thankful that it works.
New soda machines that calorie counts will soon be installed across the country. The new machines will be featuring nutritional information printed right on the buttons and messages request to try a healthier beverage. A soda industry has recently been under a lot of pressure for rising obesity rates. Just last month, New York approved the prohibit the sale of sugary drinks over 16 ounces. In response to the scrutiny, Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper are developing more diet products and expanding other types of drinks that aren't soda.
A breakthrough in the fight against Alzheimer's has come in the form of an experimental drug. Scientists say the new drug slows mental decline of patients with a mild form of the disease by 34%. Studies showed that the subjects who took the drug were better able to perform daily activities such as eating and grooming. Although significantly less effective than they hoped for, doctors still say the results are encouraging. The Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary celebrated its 60th annual style show.
I went to the show to see what was in store.
This is Haley Fichter at the 4 Points by Sheridan for the Salvation Army's 60th annual Fall Fashion Show. This year's theme, Stylin' in the 60s. On Tuesday, October 2nd, local Peoria residents gathered downtown at the 4 Points by Sheridan to support the Salvation Army's fashion show. They had 2 shows, one in the afternoon for lunch and one in the evening for dessert. Each show cost a small donation, but the pros to a good cause. Last year, the Salvation Army raised $75,000, and this year, they aimed to match or beat that amount.
And we do other things. We give to the Child Care Center, and we give to the camp, and we give to just the Lunch with Love program and the Family Center. So we give to a lot of different organizations within the Salvation Army.
Great. The Salvation Army's Women's Auxiliary puts on this show every year. This year was the 60th annual fashion show. Being the 60th annual, their theme was Style into the 60s. All the clothes styled in the show were donated by local vendors and companies here in Peoria willing to help out the Women's Auxiliary. The fashion models were all friends and family of the members of the Women's Auxiliary. This fashion show proves that dressing up can go to a good cause. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Haley Fichter.
Now let's head over to Tim with sports.
Thanks, Haley. Lance Armstrong's former teammates have testified against him in the ongoing investigation. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency stated 11 former teammates testified against Armstrong. In a preview of the decision by the USADA, there are more than 1,000 pages of evidence and 26 people were cited for evidence as well. The report also states that Armstrong was at the center of the most complex and professional doping program in recent sports history. Armstrong chose not to pursue the case a few months ago and instead accepted the sanction. Scott Ford is a new face and captain this season for the Peoria Rivermen. Ford played for the Milwaukee Admirals the few seasons. He is known for his hard-hitting and fearless shot-blocking skills. Head coach Dave Allison appointed Ford as the new captain of the 31-year franchise. Last year's captain Adam Cracknell will still remain at the heart of the team's leadership core as he will own the alternate captain title. Another new squad member, defenseman Taylor Chorney, was assigned to the other alternate captain position. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell upheld the suspensions of 2 Saints players involved in the New Orleans Saints bounty scandal. Linebacker Jonathan Vilma and defensive end Will Smith were the 2 players whose suspensions were unchanged. However, Scott Gita and Anthony Hargrove's suspensions were reduced for all. After the initial ruling, the players appealed the decision, and a panel creating a new NFL labor's agreement reversed the initial rulings. Goodell, however, has the final say in all of this. He ruled that sticking with his decision to suspend Vilma for the entire season and Smith for 4 games. Vilma believes that the 7-month bounty scandal saga is far from over. Well, that's it for sports. Back to you, Haley.
Thanks, Tim. A Florida man was thrown in jail last week for impersonating a police officer and demanding free food. Flashing a fake gun and badge, 33-year-old Joseph Pineda told employees that he deserved free food since he had just come back from a sting and didn't have his wallet. McDonald's employees called the police and Pineda was arrested at gunpoint. Authorities found 2 fake police badges and a handgun in the center console of his car. He was charged with impersonating a police officer and improper exhibition of a firearm.
Since when did they start arresting people for playing cops and robbers? Yeah. Like, seriously, we played that all the time.
Pretty cheap way to get free food.
Well, that's it for the news. I'm Tim Leahy.
And I'm Don McClure.
And I'm Haley Fichter. Thanks and have a great night.
Thanks, news team. Oh, I saw there was that Salvation Army fashion show up there. Yeah.
The 60s.
If you didn't know this, back in the day, I was in a fashion show or 2.
You were.
Yeah.
I find this quite hard to believe.
Okay. Well, my high school had this fashion show for our formal, I believe it was. And I don't want to, like, get a hot head or anything, but I was out there, like, on the catwalk.
You mean they ran out of people, so they needed a sub really quickly?
Maybe I was one of the last people out, but hey, this got me up there on that catwalk.
On the catwalk? Did you get anything out of it? A date for formal or something?
Not really.
No.
Nope. Can't say that I did.
When I was younger, I got to be in like one of the Penny ads for kids.
JCPenney, what'd you model?
Jeans.
Jeans, JCPenney jeans.
Obviously, look at these beautiful legs.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you for that. But yeah, but now I got like GQ in me to do some modeling for him on the cover, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
First, Midstate magazine. Next GQ.
I mean, did you see that?
Right.
That was my thing.
You're getting a little bit better, but we do have to take a short break. So we'll be right back after this.
Oh, that was okay.
That was pretty good. What are we talking about next? Movies.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
And welcome back to Midstate Magazine. But, Steph, as I was telling you before with my modeling career, well, after that GQ incident,
Right.
well, the people of Magic Mike wanted to give me a role
Oh, did they?
right next to Channing Tatum.
Oh.
But, you know, I told them no because I didn't want to expose myself like that because, you know, I have decency.
Right, you standing next to Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I would have made him look a little small, but I mean, you know.
Small?
Yeah, get in the weight room, man. That's what I would have told him. Get in the weight room.
I bet he can't hold a girl up on his arms like you do in cheerleading.
I do that. Yeah, he doesn't have these shoulder muscles.
Yeah. He looks like he has quite the muscles there.
Okay, I'm sure Channing Tatum, who is like 10 years older than me, has some muscular depth to his shoulders, but I could take him.
You could.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know what other movies are coming out?
I don't. Well, Brent has the info on all the latest movies with Get Real.
Have you ever time travel would be like? Well, this week's movie Looper explores the possibilities of time from the future. Here's an exclusive interview with the film star Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Looper's a time travel story. I play an assassin, and in the world, the mob sort of uses time travel to commit murder because it's impossible to do it otherwise. And it's a story kind of about the consequences of violence and the cyclical nature of violence begetting violence. It's all a loop.
Along with Levitt, who also starred in Inception and The Dark Knight Rises, Looper features Bruce Willis and Emily Blunt, so it's easy to tell from the start that the movie has an exceptional cast. Both Levitt and Willis play the character Joe, a looper. In this story, a looper's job is to assassinate people sent back from the future using time travel. But what happens when your future is sent back in time? The movie features a lot of action as Willis and Levitt try to escape their mob bosses. The interactions between the two are often very surprising, causing the movie to take many shocking twists and turns.
This number, how'd you get this?
That means something to you? What? Hey!
Whether you like sci-fi movies or not, Looper will not disappoint with its interesting character development and nice balanced pace. I gave Looper 4 out of 5 stars, and for Midstate Magazine, I'm Brent Javalis with Bill.
Thanks, Brett. You know, I actually went and saw that the other day. It was really good.
Did you like it a lot?
I did. I enjoyed it. That's my type of movie there.
Did you like it because of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, like all girls?
All right, I didn't. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know who he was until I saw this movie. But when I saw the movie, I knew he looked really familiar.
500 Days of Summer, The Dark Knight Rises, all these things.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like...
I've seen half those movies, but I just couldn't place where I've seen him.
Probably because they did the makeup on him
right?
to make him look like Bruce Willis, you know?
He looked so different.
I know.
From the interview to the interview with him.
I did.
He looked so different from when he was in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
they
in
made
the movie,
him look much more like squinty, like he just sucked on a lemon to be Bruce Willis. That's what he looks like.
Maybe to make him look a little.
Do you know Bruce Willis though?
Yeah, I know who Bruce Willis is.
Yeah,
okay,
you didn't know Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he's a pretty big star right now. But
Channing Tatum, isn't that good enough?
That doesn't count. Stars. He's just a guy that takes his clothes off on camera. That's all he does.
That's all he needs to do.
Okay. Well, Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt have some talent.
They were good actors,
yeah.
yes.
But I guess we'll be back in a minute after this.
When you earn your GED diploma, the barriers in your life fall. Take the first step and get free GED information in your at 1-877-CREATE-YOUR-GED or yourged.org. Earn your GED diploma and begin your brighter future.
And we're back with some more Midstate Magazine.
You know what subject we haven't really talked about that much?
What haven't we talked about?
Technology is what we haven't talked about a lot.
Technology.
I don't think, yeah.
A lot of technology. I mean, look at the studio. We have all our cameras and our TV work and our butt to push for the...
You're right. You know what is amazing technology, though?
What?
Remote.
The remote.
Just a plain out TV remote.
Because you're easy.
But I mean, that is such a good idea. I mean,
yeah,
come on.
I guess.
I guess that's old technology.
Could you imagine living when you had to go up to the TV and switch it yourself?
I probably like, not watch TV anymore.
The youngest child would have to do it. You're the youngest, right?
I am the youngest child.
You'd have to be flipping through the channels.
To get up and flip the channel.
And you don't even
ABC,
get like a channel
CBS.
flip. You have to kind of just do it, like those old style radio stations.
Well,
that you could
I would not watch TV back then. I need a remote.
You need one?
Yeah. I need that new technology.
But do you know anything else about technology?
Well, I know enough to get by.
Enough to get by. But we should check out to see how much Gerard and other people on Bradley campus knows about technology with Street Team.
Hey, I'm Gerard Team. Now, with the recent release of the iPhone 5, I decided to quiz some of our students on a little technology history. So let's see if we can refresh some memories. When was the first iPhone?
I'm gonna guess 2004? I have no idea.
No idea.
I don't know either. I'm not a person. 2005?
Yeah, 2007 was the right year. What does Wi-Fi stand for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wireless internet for internet stuff.
Wireless internet. No.
Well.
Wireless infrared.
Wireless internet.
Well, there's an F in there somewhere. There's wireless something with an F.
Sometimes.
Freely moving.
I just know that it's wireless internet. That's all I know.
All right, it does. Yeah, it provides
I
that
have no
somehow.
idea.
All right, so it's wireless fidelity is what's actually. Who created you? Nothing? Thought you were smart. Who is credited with the invention of the telephone? You might know that one.
I don't remember his name. Oh, something Bell.
That's it, yeah.
Something Bell.
Something Bell?
Shoot. It's not Thomas Bell. It's not Isaac Bell.
Not I know.
Like Robert or something?
Oh my god, what if I say the wrong answer? It sounds stupid.
That's okay.
Benjamin Franklin? That's totally wrong, isn't it?
I had a project on this and I don't even remember.
It's like tip of your tongue type thing?
Yeah.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Graham Bell.
There you go.
I would have never, I forgot his first name, but I knew Graham Bell.
We'll stand by for next week's segment of Street Team. I'm Durad, logging out.
Thanks, Durad. But all that technology talk, that Wi-Fi stuff,
I did not know what Wi-Fi stood for, I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't really care as long as they have it in my nearest McDonald's.
Your nearest McDonald's
Who
or my
cares?
nearest or farthest Denny's.
They have Wi-Fi in Denny's?
They do.
Didn't know
sure do.
they were that up to date with
They're pretty
stuff.
up to date. You know, I bet Durad would have gotten a better answer out of his phone if it was Siri. And talk
Probably.
to your phone.
Siri. That's really the start of like Skynet.
What's Skynet?
From Terminator. That's the technology takes over the world, all the robots.
I'm waiting for it to happen,
That's
right?
what Siri is. It's the beginning. It's
I
gonna
feel
happen.
like it's what old people have because they don't have anyone to talk to, so they talk to their phone.
I don't know any old people that have Siri. I know a bunch of young kids that say Siri. They say Siri as like that she's a girl. It's an it. That's the beginning. I'm telling you, iRobot and stuff.
Is that the movie? There's a movie.
Will Smith and yeah.
Yes. Okay.
The robots are like personalities and stuff. I ain't gonna stand for it. Taking over the world. Well, Lizzie always has something fun going on in the studio.
Let's check in with her with State of the Arts.
Hello, welcome to State of the Arts. I'm your host, Elizabeth Scoville. Today in the studio, we have singer Kate Getz. She's a junior at Bradley University, majoring in elementary education with a concentration in math. Welcome to the show, Kate. Thanks for...
Hey, you're welcome.
No problem. So, tell me how you got involved with music.
I started taking lessons when I was about 7-year-old. I actually took them here at Bradley, so I've been involved with music for a time. I've just been doing it my whole life.
So, you play the keyboard. Do you play anything else?
I just started learning to play the guitar, actually, last week, so it's a new adventure.
So the keyboard's your first instrument.
Correct.
What do you like about the keyboard? Why is it the one you've been sticking with?
I just, I think it's just the only one that I knew how to play for a really long time, and I like it because I can sit, which a lot of instruments you can't, so I think I've just stuck with it.
Cool. So you're an elementary education major with math, so you're going to be a math teacher for elementary students, correct?
Actually hoping to get my master's in deaf education, so probably won't be using me much in my professional career.
Well, do you have any goals for your music if you don't plan to use it professionally?
I do a lot with the St. Mark's Church here on campus and their children's choir, so I like to use it kind of recreationally. But
have you done any gigs bad with the church?
I have not.
Oh, you should get involved with some groups on campus. I'd love to have you be there for them. So what are you going to perform for us today? You're going to sing and play, yes?
Yeah, I'm just going to play a variation of Amazing Grace.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, 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 Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me thus far, and grace will lead me home. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
have a beautiful voice, Kate, and you have great piano skills. Thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kate, for coming, and thank you for watching. That's all we have for this week. For State of the Arts, I'm Elizabeth Scoville.
Thanks, Lizzie. Kate, that was great.
Pretty good.
I didn't even...
They got the Amazing Grace on there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was more than just the first 2 lines of Amazing Grace.
They made a song called Amazing Grace, and it's only 2 lines long. I knew there were more lines. I just didn't know what they were.
I don't think I've ever heard the actual song. I've just heard like Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound.
That saved a
Yeah, that part.
like
yeah.
you.
And that's it. That's the end of the song. I guess she showed us some more to it.
I once was lost. See, that's all I know.
I don't necessarily like the lyrics, but you know what lyrics I do like?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Here we go again.
I wasn't even going to say Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No? Then where were you going with this?
I was some Will Smith lyrics.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Like what type of Will?
Because your parents just don't understand. All of his early rap, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know, I like the lyrics.
Everyone knows the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song.
I guess everybody does, but not everybody's seen every episode like me.
Oh, you're a Fresh
I keep
Prince
it
fan.
fresh.
I can't say I've seen every episode, but do they still play them late at night, right?
I think so. I don't know on what channels they play it. I think TBS has it sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, because they're very
funny. So you
funny.
could sing the whole entire Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song by heart?
No. I used to be able to. The non-edited version, the long version.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a longer version.
There is. The show has like the 30-second one or something, and they cut it down.
Just like Amazing Grace is like actually
just like that actually.
A 4-minute song or 3-minute song, and we only know the first verse.
Will Smith's a good rapper. He's got those nice clean lyrics.
Yeah. Right.
Switch. I don't know.
I think I'll stick with my rock and roll.
Okay, you stick to that. That's all we have for this week. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Shane Fryer.
And I'm Stephanie Robbins. Have a great night, and make sure to join us next week.